Are we live?
We're live.
Okay,
Good morning.
good morning. So what is your name and how old are you?
Yeah, my name is Daniel Loh. Yeah, and I'm 82 years old.
And what do you do, Daniel?
I'm a retired anesthesiologist. Yeah,
And you how many years have you been running? How many years have you been running?
Uh, probably at least 40 and more. Yeah. I started running in high school days, and then in college and professional school, I slowed down. Haven't really had a regular running, and so after I finished the school and start working, then I more seriously doing running and take better care of myself. Since then, yeah.
Okay. And how long do you think you plan on running?
I plan on running as long I'm leaving that thing. Yes.
So do you run because you enjoy it or because you want to stay healthy?
I believe both. I like stay healthy, and I do enjoy running. Yeah. It's very refreshing, and particularly morning days and time, and it's very refreshing, and start a new day. And my mind is clear, and I really enjoy that. Yeah.
So every morning you wake up and you look forward to doing some kind of activity.
Exactly right. Yeah, I like to do the first thing a day.
What other activities do you do?
Now, I do bicycle cycling for a while, but last couple of years I really slowed down for bicycling. I feel that it's safer for me to run, to walk, rather than riding a bicycle. Yeah. The other hobby I have is I go like hiking in the Sierra. Back in the old day, of course, and then I backpack, but now just a gentle hiking. And along with that, I like to go fishing.
Okay.
Yeah. Mammoth Lakes is my favorite place, and I enjoy that.
Okay. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Firecracker.
Yeah.
So Firecracker started in, when did it start? Do you remember?
Yeah, it started in 1984, I believe. Yeah.
I think it's
No, 87, 84.
76, I think, or 77.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Yes. Oh, I was 78. Yeah. Let's do it right. 35 years ago. So, yeah.
Okay, the Firecracker run has been around for 35 years. Have you run in all of them?
I ran all of them. All of them. Each and every year.
Okay, then how did you find out about the first one?
Oh, the Chinatown Firecracker was organized following the Mercury Run. Now, Mercury Run was the first Los Angeles 10K, I believe, yeah, and from the Los Angeles Athletic Club in downtown. And when they, some reason, the no longer exists, then Chinatown 10K was the first Los Angeles 10K then, for that. Then one of my colleagues and myself, we were participating the Los Angeles Mercury Run. So when that discontinued, we will switch to Firecracker Run, and we run ever since. Yeah.
How many runners? How many of your colleagues were also running?
At this time, it's about a dozen of us. Yeah, we were colleagues at work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
35 years later, how many of them are still running with you?
Well, after 2 years ago, there were 3 of us, and last year I was only one for 2 years. Yeah, unfortunately.
So you're
I feel very, very lonesome. that we used to come, dozen, 10 of us, 6 of us, and then back to 3 or 4, and finally, I only survival.
Oh, so why did the other runners, why did they leave or why did they stop running?
I think some of them have the total hip surgery and knee problem, and a couple of them just not able to go up the hill. I think they're still walking, cardiovascular problem. But most of them are very healthy, even though their knee and the hip was give away a little bit, and they cannot up the hill anymore. But that part the only reason, yeah. None of them really die of heart attack. That one with all these people that used to run with me. I think that one discontinue running is muscle or joint problem now, worn out.
So you think as long as you maintain running, you're gonna stay healthy?
I hope so. I think so. I think as long as I'm healthy, I can run. As long as I'm running, I'm healthy, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, were there any firecracker races that you almost missed because of health issues or?
No, I'm very fortunate, and I usually worry about if I have a cold or I'm sick, but I'm very fortunate that every year about that time was healthy, and wasn't in a problem at all, you know. So yeah, I was able to go up the hill, and rather than running, some occasionally I do have to walk up the hill, you know, first. But yeah, but that was okay. Did quite well, consider. Yeah.
So what are some of the more memorable firecracker moments?
Oh yeah, probably at one time we have a really storm, you know, and really pouring rain and stormy. I think that's a really memorable one. Yeah, there are people running with a plastic bag covered up and put in to stay ahead. But the runner, they really die-hard runner. They're going to finish it regardless rain and storm. That was one year. Yeah. Two different occasions during 35 years was a light rain, but really good Southern California weather. In Chinese New Year's, it's always a clear, nice day. Yeah.
So we're lucky to have it around that time of year.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look forward to all the firecracker races, right?
I do. I always put in my calendar, and with my family, that's a weekend I stay home. Mm-hmm. If I work, then that's weekend I do not take call. Yeah. They said put in priority. Yeah.
So what about some of the other local races where you live in Northridge?
Yeah, not too often. No, not too often. But I do. I think throughout the year I run the Redondo Beach, Santa Monica, and Thousand Oaks, Hidden Valley. Also, some of the charity run in Balboa Park. Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Okay. You say the firecracker run's a precursor to the Los Angeles Marathon.
Yes, I think so. I think precursor to the LA Athletic Club. They had a 10K run. They call it Mercury Run. Yeah, and Mercury Run stopped and firecracker run and to follow. Okay. Yeah, and then later on is LA Marathon. People do train in the 10K firecracker, and then we go in LA Marathon. So very, very popular. Yeah.
Do you have any family that support you during the races?
Yeah, my son come and every so often, you know, and mostly just my colleague, and now we run together. Yeah.
So do you like to run alone, or do you run with other people?
During the training part, you know, I like to do alone. Yeah, that's the time I do my thinking, then my relaxation, and when I run. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think your age is catching up to you?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. It's just undeniable. You know, I cannot run as fast as before, and I do walking. My best time though, in Firecracker 10K back in old day, I think the best time I ever make was 46 or 49 minutes, 47 minutes. Yeah, that was my best time. Yeah, but then after that, I think every year I do 1 minute late. Yeah, the 10K is an hour, 5 minutes, and then year later I do the 5K and with my friend. Most of my friends then or 5K runner, you know, so I just joined the group. And all of us getting older, and we become a 5K runner and slow runner, and later on we were walkers.
So you prefer the 5K or the 10K?
At this time, my life probably the 5K, you know, but I did the 10K up to about 6-7 years ago, I think. Yeah, yeah, I've been begun a 5K, and mostly I run with all my colleagues and friends, and just to go along with that, and so I just enjoy the company in the 5K, and I enjoy being 5K now. And, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, do you remember the very first Firecracker run?
Yes, very exciting.
Very exciting.
It's a red shirt, and in the back say "恭喜发财." I kept the shirt for a long time, but after earthquake, then I think the shirt disappeared. Oh. That was very first run. It's a red shirt.
You remember that one?
Remember that one? Yeah. It said a big letter, 恭喜发财, and that was the very first one. A very exciting one. Yeah.
Tell me more about that first race.
The first race, of course, is a little bit unknown about the route, the way we go up, and most surprisingly that, wow, we had to go up the hill. When we look up, the people way up the hill. We ran all the way to a police academy, and then look at beautiful every city, and a beautiful sunshine day, and realize that how beautiful the city is. You know, we go to the park, we don't look down to the city, but this is the first time that we really appreciate the Chinatown run, because we're able to get up the park and look down the city and run all the way back to Broadway. And the most memorable days, yeah, very beautiful day, and first time we really appreciate seeing the city, yeah.
So what about like the years after? Have the routes changed?
We ran the same route for many years, and I think we alternate a little bit about 10 years later, and for why? Because we had a lot more people running our first 5-10 years or so, and we line up from the beginning light to almost to All Street and beyond. It's very crowded and very popular run, and most people run the LA Marathon. The elite people will do this run before the LA Marathon. Yeah, so very popular run. Yeah, real nice.
So have you ever thought about running a marathon?
No. I just I'm really physically not trained for the marathon runner, long runner, and at the end of that, I finished some half marathon, but knees about giving up, and I would rather run this 10K for a long time than shorten my running career with a couple marathon. You know, I physically not really built for that. I think, you know, yeah. I train, I try, but yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to the different routes. You say the first route was, they did that for about 10 years?
Yeah, I think so. I think we had the little bit different coming down the hill. I remember that we used to go to the police academy and make some turn, But I think we changed a little bit, throughout the year.
So
I not really understand why, but we already look forward coming down the hill. Yeah,
so you like that part of it?
yeah, the park coming down, and then when we see Broadway, it was really a happy time. We know we get it done.
So they've changed the route a few times.
A little bit change the difference.
How do you like some of the newer routes?
Actually, just different scenic.
Different.
With a different scenic, looking down differently, different angle, looking the city, and a little differently. Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah. As a whole, it's a beautiful. Yeah.
So
very euphoric feeling running the 5K 10P. One is that the people, and a lot of cheering and water stations, and really fun. Really fun. And a very, very nice group of people. We had never encountered any rivalry and problem. They're very congenial and friendly. And all the volunteer work there is just give them great credit. I mean, they are really down to earth, and particularly at the finish of the run, the lady looks much older than me. They are old lady, and serve us and orange and fruit. They're so grateful, and it's just an entire community effort to support the Chinatown K, and people organize it. The organizer did a tremendous job all throughout these years.
Do you know any of the organizers?
Unfortunately, I recognize their face, but I really don't know them personally. I know the Chamber of Commerce and the school, people work in the school, and I did talk to them. Unfortunately, most of the time on Sunday after run, and I should get back to the car and ready to go home. Yeah.
Okay. So have you inspired anybody else to run?
Yeah, I think we had few people run, but that they liked the idea, but very few really, only a half dozen of us really stayed with it. Every year after year.
It's hard to maintain
the
years, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why is running the Firecracker so much fun? Why do you think it's so much fun?
Well, the number one, I think, is community effort. I really appreciate all the volunteers and all that, and I'm very grateful they are there, and I appreciate them, and I like to participate. It's a good call, a contribution to the community and the school, and I certainly convinced, and I should support, and I appreciate that, and I enjoy supporting the event. Yeah.
So you know that Firecracker is non-profit?
No.
Did you know that?
Oh yeah. I know with this great thing for the school, and in fact I went to the school and at one time talked to them, and I make a small contribution to the classroom, and through the Firecracker organization, so I got contact them. Yeah. But.
Oh, you could tell us about Tom Bradley and Jerry Brown, March Vong Yu?
Tom Bradley came at the beginning of the ceremony, I think quite a few times. Yeah, and he's a tall gentleman, and he's gave us short talk and encouragement, and he fired the gun, and Firecracker start, and we run. And Tom Bradley is a very, very speaker and nice person.
So tell us, for the younger people, who is Tom Bradley?
The
younger people don't know who Tom Bradley is.
Oh.
Tell us who he is.
Well, Tom Bradley is the mayor for Los Angeles. Yeah, I think that's his first term. Yeah, just beginning. At that time, Jerry Brown, by the way, was the governor. Yeah, and a couple of times we have Secretary of the State, March Fong, and also came in to give the opening ceremony. Yeah, the Secretary of State in California. March Fong, I believe he came from Sacramento. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. I think I asked all the questions here.
Great.
Anything else you want to tell us?
Well, I just appreciate the organization.
Right now.
Organization, I appreciate organization. I like to continue see the ongoing and the activity and expand the program. Yeah, all the great contribution. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah.
So how do you train for a race?
Well, I don't really train that much, but I do that most of the time. I run the month 6 weeks or so before. I make it a little more effort, but primary is a daily. Every day you do a certain goal. So nearby the Firecracker event, it's just to start another edge, go involved. But yeah, but it's like every day.
Do you wake up every morning looking forward?
Yeah,
to
I do. Every morning I wake up, I thought this is wonderful opportunity. Thank God again, yeah, for life, and take good care of myself. Yeah, and I think in the morning training it's a time that you can meditate, you can do your thinking, you do your planning, and that's the reason I walk and run in the morning alone. I don't have a radio plug in the ear or anything in the nature. I just want to be alone and do my thinking. I don't need to hear anything in my ear, and that's the best time of the day. Yeah.
So you say you're 82 years old.
Yes.
You've done a lot. So any words of advice for the younger runners?
Oh yes, I think if I advise the younger runner, start early and start consistently. Yeah, make it like daily you can, and eat healthy. Yeah, watch your weight, eat healthy, and regular medical checkup, and do all the preventive measures as you can, and take good care of yourself. Running is one of probably the best all around for your health. Yeah.
How long has it been? 23 minutes.
It's 35 years.
35 years. Okay.
Yeah. I thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity. Yeah. I hope I can contribute a little insight, a little light about to find out Chinatown 10K. I certainly will support. Yeah.
Sure.
Good job done.
Give me some questions. Let me see. Oh, here's one. So what can we do to improve the Firecracker event? What can we do to improve the race?
I think they're pretty perfect. I think it's pretty perfect to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
Thank you so much for the opportunities. Yeah, to talking to you. I really delighted at the highlight.
Okay. Okay, want to share with us some of the medals that you got? What is that one in the plaque, in the frame?
This is I believe is my 80th years old. Yeah, this is the first. This is trophy of the first place in my age group. Yeah, I think. Yeah, and then I had second place in something in here that we can run.
Tell us about the time you got you found out you came in first place.
Yeah, well, normally I finish a run and get to the car and go home. And but since we had a computerized result, and actually my son look at the computer and get the result before I even know. So he called me about that. I turned on the computer and 10K website and find out that I was the first place. Now, normally I never had a trophy in my life. It's at this time the first place. Of course, it's not because I run faster. It was because I just make the different age group. So I was really lucky, really blessed that I got a trophy. Yeah. And then later on, my son. Of course, I didn't pick up the trophy. You know, I went home and I skipped the ceremony. I never expect I would have any trophy. And my son called for Edmund, the board of director on the 10K run. He said, my dad was at first place, but he didn't pick up the trophy. Would you please send the trophy to him so he can mark it up and make it up like that? And that was my birthday present, a surprise birthday present, and my trophy, my 80th one-year birthday. So that's how I found my trophy for my birthday party. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Pick it up and put it.
Wanna pick it up?
Instead of,
Well, I'll take some pictures of that later.
Yeah.
we'll have to have them hold it too.
You want to hold on to it?
Want me to hold it?
Hold it.
Let's pick it up and hold on to it.
Pick up this one? Oh, okay.
You can just edit a little bit,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is my pride and joy. Yeah.
Oh, you know anything about the firecracker, the animals?
Don't remember all of them, you know. Yeah, it's a 12 animals, of course. Yes, every year I have a T-shirt, a different design. Yeah, I don't remember all of them. Yeah, this one looks like a pig.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you look forward to the animal designs every year.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. In fact, the shirts is really beautiful. Every year is whoever designed that, really creative, really meaningful. Yeah, really appreciate that design. I wish I keep all the shirts. Yeah.
You lost all your shirts in the earthquake.
I lost a lot of them in the earthquake, and I keep a few. Of course, the old shirt doesn't fit me anymore anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
look at the other items and stuff.
All right. Wanna.
Look, hold this up.
Yeah.
Both together.
That one.
Together. Oh
What is that picture of?
no,
What is that picture of? Picture of you back in.
like that. No.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, we'll hold that one. Yeah. So
This one.
I then put this one down.
This one is.
Yeah.
What's about this one? This is about one of the oldest pictures you could find, right?
This is a X annual, right? Yeah.
8th annual.
Yeah. This would be. Oh yeah. This one is 1986. Yeah. And 10K run. Yeah. And this is one picture I kept. And of course, I think this is the first time they had a commercial photographer to picture for the runner, and that you get able to purchase it. Yeah. Of course, those days we don't have too many pictures. Before the digital camera, before the phone camera, so picture in those days are pretty rare. And every picture we have then is all commercial photographer, yeah, for the 10K run. So only the really popular elite run we had a photographer. So this is one of them. Yeah, in the 8th annual Firecracker run. The first time, I believe, it's a professional photographer, and we ordered the pictures. Yeah, yeah. Way before the digital camera or iPhone camera. Yeah, so this camera is all professional photographer only. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Some of the medals on the table?
Yeah, just pick up a few of the. I guess we put this one down.
Put it back down.
Yeah, right there. Just maybe pick up a few of the medals and.
Oh, okay.
These are recent medals, though. They're not old medals.
Yeah. So that's it?
We're going to talk about the medals a little bit.
Huh? Oh,
Okay, tell us about when you think we first got that there were no medals in the beginning.
when do I know that we have?
Maybe did we have medals in the beginning?
Oh, early day?
Uh-huh.
Don't know. I never get any.
There were no medals in the early
I
days.
think they do have medal, but I wasn't stay in the ceremony that often. You know, yeah. I'm sure they do. They do. Yeah, but I wasn't on elite runner, and I didn't stay long enough for the ceremony. Yeah, to appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. But lots of hard work for the organizer and to make the event very meaningful year after year. Yeah.
So when you go home after an event, are you real happy, real excited?
Yeah. I go home and shower and eat lunch and do my daily weekend chores, you know. And back in those days, you know, my children are home, and we do the normal Sunday, events. Yeah. But I always look forward to firecrackers. You know, near Chinese New Year. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How many miles is it?
Tell us about how many miles is a 5K and how many miles is a 10K.
Oh, yeah. The 10K is a 6.2 mile, so 5K is a 3.125. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Did you know that Firecracker has a bike ride also?
Huh?
Firecracker has a bike ride.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not a good bike rider. Yeah, yeah. I have not yet. Yeah, did the bike ride. Yeah.
You don't want to participate in that one?
Well, probably too late to start now.
So
Yeah.
you stick to running.
Yes, to do my running. Yeah, do my 5K. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well,
We talk about the medals, each of them?
okay.
Because we had them on the table.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, just pick up some medals and tell us about what you can remember about the medals. That's this is the latest one.
This is the latest one. And what
Yeah, the
is it?
snake. That's the latest
Which
one.
one? My medal, actually. This?
The snake is the latest one.
Yeah. I think this. I don't know what day is it. This is the latest one, 2013. Yeah. But this is the first place? Or they're just a runner?
That's
Year of the Snake.
that's a dragon.
I really don't remember which is which. You know, yeah. I just showed you the medal.
These are some of them medals.
Yeah. I showed you the medal. Yeah. Some of the medal I keep. Yeah. Yeah.
Too bad you don't have 35 of them.
Yeah. That would be nice at 35 of them. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Some of them are though. Yeah. Okay. And there's a picture. Yeah. This is older pictures. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for
Sure, we'll
doing.
have more questions.
Yeah. Call me anytime. Yeah.
Let's
Call
take
me
some
anytime.
Can we take some pictures?
Oh.